Welcome back, everybody. We're not done for today. Lumi's woken up from his slumber. He has an hour to rejuvenate. We may need to close that door with lawnmowers going on. Look, new tournament. We blacked out Lumi, much like you did during our break, as our producer's just gone missing. But we're good to go. It's WePlay Dota 2X, and our first matchup today is Team Virtus Pro versus Team Quantic Mouse Flipside. It's the trio. How are you, Luminous? Have you got a voice? No. Alright, we'll do a... Lumi's just going to pantomime throughout the entire cast.
Dota text commentary, let's go.
Yeah. There's Dota Radio, which has started, and we're going to do like the...
there you go. For the people that can't listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll need to be on camera the whole time. Well, we need like a...
We'll just
the game side,
out.
and then like the picture-in-picture with like
Yeah.
us with a webcam, and we're like miming the entire cast. That would actually be a really cool thing to do for deaf viewers.
You know, one thing before we jump
There's a
into
market
the game,
for that.
because there's not much.
Yeah.
Remember that one video where it was like a troll video, and there's one guy when he talks, he has an auto-tune going on, he's just singing.
Yes.
What happened to that? Can we just have an auto-tune commentary?
I think it was like Haddon Gaming or something. He does like some funny Dota 2 stuff. But yeah.
Damn.
We'll
Okay.
introduce our two teams. I mean, like you said, we're just starting off in the draft, but we'll properly introduce our two teams. It is going to be Team MouseQuantic Flipside versus Team Virtus Pro. So you can see the new roster for Team MouseQuantic Flipside. What do we call them? Like,
They have a mouse logo, so they're a mouse to us.
it's only one mouse player. It's Fata plus four
But
non-mouse
they're
players.
enter into the tournament as mouse boards.
No.
Okay.
I mean, that was like a cop-out by, I don't know, someone. They're not
Okay.
actually playing under the Mouse Sports name. It was like,
I think
Mouse Sport-
effing Matt called it the new Quantic on his blog.
that was also a not quite correct statement there.
Okay.
I don't, well, let's just call them,
Team Euro versus Team Russia.
yeah, alright, let's see, that'll do. We're going to hop ourselves into the game though, as we'll see how this new lineup works out.
Woo!
Lumi's excited, we got ourselves an Abaddon. Let's talk about this roster though. You've got effing Mad,
Yep.
Fata,
Yep.
Mania, and I believe these last two is, it's meant to be Miggle and Socks. It's definitely Socks playing, because they said they were in the lobby they're waiting for him, so it's Miggle and Socks. I believe
What happened to Go Black?
Go Black's gone, man. He's playing, he's on the other side. He's Virtus Pro.
Oh, that's what I meant.
What are you talking about?
Alright, don't we have the player thing up again?
10 seconds.
Can we bring that up again to see the roster? Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
No?
No, okay.
Radiant
You got the roster right here.
I don't know who Calevra is.
Clever is Socks. Godag is Miggle, I believe.
Look, if the tournament organizer have to
I got to
put
tag up.
English in front of our names.
Yeah, just if your viewers are aware, each caster in each slot needs to put the language they're in. So
Yes.
for mine, I'm English Gods. For Lumi, I put sometimes English Luminous.
Sometimes English. Sometimes English.
Yeah.
10
Sometimes
seconds
English.
remaining.
So
I'm actually...
if there's any confusion, hello to all you Dota
5
TV
seconds
viewers.
remaining.
I'm glad some of you found us when you may have not found us, since we
Oh,
have
yeah.
now that I put English there, they may have found us.
They're like, oh, English caster. First
Well-
time.
Welcome new viewers.
The one of you.
I made it very clear. It was like English all caps.
Okay.
So
Alright.
we're good to go. We've just increased our Dota TV viewership. I believe these games are actually free to watch in Dota TV because the tickets aren't available yet, so they just made it free for everyone. Unfortunately, it means you have to like find a player to watch off to actually be able to spectate it. But
Does that also mean replay are unavailable?
the replay,
Yes.
they'll add it to the ticket once it's like you can add replays after like later on to the ticket. So
Okay,
Radiant
cool
team
enough.
back.
it's for those of you who are interested in getting the ticket and will want these replays, they will be on the ticket as well, I'm sure.
I'm actually a lot more excited to talk about the Virtus Pro lineup.
Virtus Pro
Go
yeah.
Black,
return
G,
to back.
Resolution, NS, and who is the last person? Nobody knows. Can we bring up that thing?
Light of Heaven? Light of Heaven.
Lost.
Yep, Lost.
It's Lost Light of Heaven.
10
Okay.
seconds remaining.
Light of Heaven.
How
The
excited
one
are
and
we?
only. I don't know. We don't sound as excited as we should be, maybe. But this is the opening game of WePlay. For those of you who don't know about WePlay, this is Season 2.
Reserve time.
Season 1, oh my god, I don't even know who won Season 1 anymore. I believe it was Alliance, because Alliance win a lot of stuff. We're going to go with Alliance.
Radiant
Alliance
Okay.
won Season 1. We're off to a fantastic start here with Season 2, our opening match. We're forgetting who won Season 2. God, But yeah, anyways, Season 2, $25,000 of prize money. Season 1 was only $10,000, which was like
10
some prize
seconds
money,
remaining.
some was actually gear, but this is $25,000 of prize money. So the prize pool has increased incredibly. The team list is
Virtus
looking good. We've got
Pro's
Alliance,
turn to
Na'Vi,
bat.
VP, Liquid, EG, Dignitas.
I feel
think.
really bad for one new viewer because of the English tag.
Virtus
It's like,
Pro's
who the hell are
turn
these
to
guys? They
pick.
don't know who the hell the team is. They don't have any tournament info.
It's like
They
this
don't know who the players are. We haven't even talked about any of the heroes yet. And one person only barely speak English.
BTS
sometimes.
War Studio.
Sometimes. BTS
He's
is
probably
bad.
saying, I'm never tuning to BTS ever again.
Virtus Pro here on the
He's-
dire side.
He's going back to the Russian mobster.
There's actually a broadcaster named Russian
Radiant
Mobster. I wanna
team
just kind of listen to him as well.
Oh, it's the Treant Abaddon. What is this? This draft
Okay.
is disgustingly
Disgusting.
disgusting. I like that. That's English.
AEI 2000, and I had a
Oh my god.
Dairy
I love
crafting.
this.
we had a YouTube video made, and we're like, oh, the 4-year hero comes out. We talked about each individual one. We talked about Troll Warlord, Centaur, Abaddon, and it was like on the topic of Abaddon, we're like saying, it's a defensive support. Defensive support generally aren't
10
really that
seconds remaining.
effective unless you're tree, because it's global. That's kind of what it's
5
meant to,
seconds
or
remaining.
defensive support that's global. That's kind of insane. And then AI suggested the topic of, hey, what if you have Abaddon and
Reserve
Tree and
time.
Protector? I'm like, yeah, your heroes aren't gonna die, but you ain't gonna kill shit either. So, well, we'll see if
Gets 3 other heroes to kill shit. Or you don't have to win games by killing shit, you just gotta push.
exactly. This is Defense of the Ancients.
Lone Druid?
There you go, pushing heroes.
What else would you want to go? Lone Druid can offlane, get like a safe carry and a solo mid who can kind of snowball.
Alright, can you?
Well, I think Lone Druid's actually meant for the 1v1 against OD mid.
Yes.
So from there,
Or you mean like the 4v1 because now you have Barrack, Treant, Armor, and
well, Abaddon's not gonna be mid.
right.
But it'll
Okay,
be,
can you just like for Dairycraft purposes, just put 2 more heroes here for our
for pusher?
for Team Euro, and just complete the strat. Fill in the blanks here.
Dude, this is like a go black draft. I would go. Let's see, Profit's banned out, so it's no Profit.
Are we thinking of
mm,
pushing or what? Tinker. This is
I was
thinking of annoying
Tinker came
heroes.
to. I mean, that's something MTW used to do. It was Lone Druid and Tinker in the same draft. But I don't think this is a Tinker game. I don't think Tinker matches up to. Oh, Lifestealer gets picked up. Well, do you look?
Radiant
Bane,
team
Abaddon not going to be played as a carry. Do we agree on that, or do we think there's a chance to do Abaddon farming,
I don't think.
or maybe even like like when I say farming, like maybe he's farming but going for utility items like fast mech
Yeah,
for
that
the
kind
push.
of stuff. Or
I think that's
lats.
possible,
Fast lats would be good.
and then you can get something like a support Leshrac to give yourself some more pushing power.
Sure, yeah.
Or a Bane if you want to have an option to deal with the Lifestealer to have that grip to go through. But Lifesteal's a good pickup against the Lone Druid. You do get it
10
does match up well.
seconds
You can always
remaining.
Lifesteal very very quickly on that Spirit Bear.
You know what this draft looks like? This draft
5
looks like your
seconds
average pub
remaining.
game. Okay, never mind. Nobody plays
Bane?
pub.
There we go.
Virtus
I'm-
Bane pubs.
I'm
Turn
1
to
for 1
bat.
so far, as far as
For what?
picks go to finish the draft.
Well, you even never guessed Bane.
Yeah, I did. That's it. Well, once I saw the Lifestealer.
Okay.
So this means we're going to have the farming Abaddon. It looks like it at least.
Radiant team banned.
Or farming Treant. A lot of teams, when Treant was first starting to get used, were doing the offensive trialing with Treant farming.
Virtus
Yeah, that
Not
never-
played as like a hard carry, but it was like the mech pipe build or the mech necrobook.
Have your thoughts came around for trees?
Dude, still, I don't know. We've been unprofessional enough, so I won't start saying anything too mean about Treant. But I'm not a fan of the Treant Protector
Okay.
as a hero. Not saying he's bad. Just I have a grudge against the hero for some reason.
It's just like
Treant
all
haunts me
trees-
in my dreams.
all trees throughout time, or just this particular tree.
Oh, this particular Treant. I love some of the old
5
The old
seconds
treants with
remaining.
the eyes.
owls.
You-
Owls was the best.
You know
My
what I
favorite?
really like as a joke treant, is the one that you could plant a tree
Plant
down.
Treant, that's a good one.
It's-
And gives vision.
It's the one that you just like plop a tree in the middle of the lane. It's like, oh, it ain't obvious at all.
Yeah, then you just tango it.
Yeah.
You have to try be sneaky. I like that one, but my favorite is the owls. The owls that stun.
Okay.
I thought that was the coolest treant.
Yeah.
The treant with the trees that gave vision was cool as well.
Mhm.
Not my favorite, but current treant is the worst treant
Ever possible.
ever possible. Yep,
Okay. fair
100%.
enough.
Agree.
10
All right, Bane
seconds
Elemental has a
remaining.
draft up here. Ban out Rubik as well as Tinker. So Virtus Pro definitely afraid of some sort of
5
very
seconds
annoying push
remaining.
strat. And they're going to round out their draft with Windrunner. So
Radiant
let's.
team
I guess their support's going to be Windrunner and Clockwork, but these are very, very greedy support because they need a ton of levels to be effective.
Yes, they do, and I mean, you look at this VP lineup.
It's like I'm telling you, it's a pub draft.
Yeah, everyone's like, oh, I'm farming. Nope, no, I'm going
Oh,
farming.
there you go.
Is there even going to be courier?
I like you know how pub games like 4 people picks their carry heroes and it's like need support and the last person it's like picks women.
If they go 4 hard carries, I just hit random.
Yeah, and you're like
If I get a sniper, well, bad luck.
hey, I got 250 extra gold.
Yeah, exactly. I might actually, I might random a carry and I'll still buy courier because I'll be like, well, I got at least extra gold.
There you go.
Can go support Spectre.
Don't worry though, this is the only thing I'm getting for the whole game.
Unfortunately, CM mode impossible to. Well, you can random, but you don't get bonus gold.
You should that should be a thing, you know. If
roll
you
the
random
dice.
heroes, you get extra gold.
Think like TI3 or whatever, or TI4.
Yeah.
If you random, like if you're up against a team where you know you're underdogs, and like we could beat these guys. If we get it lucky with a random,
Yeah.
get 250
You don't
extra
even
gold.
need- okay, what about pick heroes that are very versatile? Like Nyx Assassin plays both support or solo mid, or a Windrunner plays off lane or support. You pick those heroes and then you random 2 heroes. Imagine the pooling possibility.
I think you random first and then build a draft around those heroes. is
Oh
better.
sure. You know what? Gotta
The problem
talk
is
to
you
the frog.
then needs a random hero button in CM mode. The other option is then it needs to be a no ban, like if you don't want to ban anything.
Yeah.
So
See, we're-
instead of waiting around like 2 minutes for Ice not to ban anything, we can just be like insta no ban. Like it's like you go into the draft and right away no ban. It's like that's making a statement right there.
Damn.
Co-op is last. So we've got ourselves a professional Dota 2 game here.
Do we? I can't tell by
Yeah,
hero
man.
choice.
This is WePlay Dota 2.
All right.
This is a big deal.
Who won the first one again?
Alliance.
All right. Yes, they did.
Someone confirm or deny, please.
All right. On the Radiant side, we have Goldag.
I still don't know. I'm opening chat now. No one knows.
No one knows.
I'm going Team Liquid this because it's going on me. You introduce teams.
All right. On the Radiant side, we have Goldag playing the Bane Elemental, effing mad playing Tree and Protector. We have Clevra on the Lone Druid, Fata playing solo mid Queen of Pain, and Stand-in Mania on that Abaddon. Abaddon? Which one is it?
Abaddon.
Abaddon. I heard that it's actually one pronunciation, and then the voice actor said it in the other pronunciation.
So they're going to redo it, or
I don't know.
he never really says his own name, I guess. So season 1 was won by Alliance. They 3-0'd EG in the grand finals. Yeah, there we go. Look at this. We've got a stats man. I love this.
Who is in charge today?
We have George, who is going under the nickname of something.
George.
He's known as George to me. I know him as George. I actually don't know his Dota 2 nickname.
Hey, what's up, George? Did you find us by following the English tag?
That's how he knew which channel to join. He's like,
He's like, oh,
he's our
the
stats guy. He's like, I don't know which. I know I'm doing English stats. But I'm not sure who Gods and LD are. I
Exactly.
mean, Gods and Lumi are, but English Gods. Oh, that's me. I'm set.
All right, NS is going to be playing on the offlane Clockwork. We have Go Black on the support Woodrunner, Resolution on the Weaver, Carry Reaver, G playing OD Min.
Carry Weaver.
Carry Reaver. Light of Heaven on the top lane by himself as Lifestealer.
So Light of Heaven in a potential 1v1 match. This is like some crazy duel links coming out over on the Quantic Mouse flip side team on the Radiant. We're going to have Godag, which I believe is Miggle.
It's a Carry Bane being supported by Abaddon.
Yikes. Miggle is sort of like a... Or is he just an offlane Bane, going 1v1 against a Lifestealer?
Yo, he wins that lane easy.
With Enfeeble?
Yeah, level 1 Enfeeble, level 3 Enfeeble, minus 60 damage. Get on his level.
Well, we do have Mania, the flip side player, on the Abaddon. We have Calebra, Sox. I believe this is Soxka playing the Lone Druid.
The
We're
battle
going to have
begins.
Effing Mad playing the Treant Protector. And then finally, it's Fata playing a safe lane Queen of Pain. These lanes slightly unexpected.
These
And Lone
lanes-
Druid. With Claws of Attack, Blades of Attack first time. He knows his Bear's damage is getting stolen, so he's like, hey, I'll just give myself some more damage. This
I
is
guess
some
so.
next level mind games.
It is. Well, I mean, he's going to put it on the bear, right? Because you can't Astro the bear. What are you talking about?
No, because... Oh, sorry, I'm thinking he's against a Razor.
Yeah, he's not
What
against
am
a
I?
Razor.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm out of it, Lumi.
You're out of it. By the way, I also
Look at this.
I also introduced a Radiant side, but you introduced them again because you ain't listening. By the way, Go Black's about
I was
to die.
checking Team Liquid to see who won Season 1.
Well, Alliance did. So
You introduced both teams. Why so greedy, Lumi?
you
I'm
told me to
changing
introduce
the
mostly-
topic and attacking you back. This is a good defense mechanism right now.
Brainstorm level 1 here by Goldak.
What is this offlane Bane? This is next level, man.
I mean, it's a
so
1v1.
You think did they expect this 1v1 matchup here though, or is this just
I
like
don't think
a-
nobody expected any matchup because this is a safe lane farming Queen of Pain, which it's fine. But I think she's a lot better in a 1v1 matchup. You also have a jungle tree, which by the way, a lot harder to pull these lane. In fact, if you have a Clockwork that's not in lane, he's just stealing neutrals. What is going on in this game?
And Winrun's rotated top, so go black on that support Winrun will be up here. This is annoying for Bane. Normally you'd say, hey, they can just kill Bane zone him out of lane, but there's Triad Protector.
There is
Living
and between
armor.
Nightmare and Tree and Protector, like
Plot armor.
Meanwhile, we have NS just trying to find this tree. Not gonna find him. Okay. Cool. This is exciting Dota game, guys.
A minute and a half in, Lumi, give it a chance. This Dota game has a soul. This Dota game has a family.
On the
you
first-
can't just count it out from
On the first
get-go.
4 picks, we have OD and Tree. Like, the game has been counted
Which
out
team?
already.
I mean, you can tell that Effing Mad used to play with Go Black. This is some kind of Go Black inspired drop. Effing Mad is like a Dota 2 guru in himself. He has some great blog posts for those of you who don't know.
Yes, he does.
And we are going to have...
D-ward action. Unfortunately, I really hate the 100 range on the sentry being... Oh, here comes NS.
Dude, you cannot fight Triad.
No,
Uh-oh.
he cannot. Effing
Smart
Mad-
play by Effing Mad. A lot of times you just like, oh, he opened a path out, let's chase him. No, that's where you get hit by cogs.
Yes, and you get Mono Burn, which you
Yeah.
don't want to get Mono Burn.
Nope. Bane is still just quite happily doing just fine. Abaddon is sort of lurking around the top lane, not really showing where or what he wants to do.
I'm not really sure what any of these guys are wanting to do. I guess both teams just like, no rush 15, let's just farm, guys.
Well, the Radiant team is unkillable.
Yes.
Can anyone actually be ganked or killed? The dire side, there's argument that you've got a Queen of Pain. So once you get some levels on Quap, kills may happen, but it's a dual lane bottom with a Clockwork Weaver. So Cogs is there, Shikuchi escape. They haven't got any sort of actual setup way of killing these heroes at bottom lane.
I really don't think that Dire is killable either because the lack of stuns and disables. And what is Mania gonna do? Running with Miscoil him for 100 damage?
I'm not sure.
Exactly. So
Neither
Alright.
team with a lot of ability to get kills, but it's all about... This is like a...
this is like, all right, nobody's gonna die. Let's see how much farm you can get.
Well, how much farm we get, but they're also focused more on the pushing aspect, especially the Radiant team. They're going to have very tanky, durable heroes. They've got the Lone Druid to help them push in. Well, end of the day, that's what Dota's about.
Yeah.
Don't need those skills.
I guess so. Well then. Also, Fata's got 10 denies, 11 denies.
Yeah,
That's
he's
actually
lasting very well at this bottom line. Resolution, not this is what because a lot of people when this team was announced, you've got Resolution and G. Resolution's been sort of mostly he's like this upcoming Russian superstar as far as playing solo mid, but that's also G's role. So both of these kind of play the mid semi carry. They're not hard carry players, which is where VP they say, well, we don't need to draft half carries, hard carries. We'll have an OD, we'll have a Weaver. Give each of them one of those two heroes.
I think if there's one drafter in the world that can make it work, is Go Black. He's like, yeah, let's just draw 5 carries, and whoever farms better could be the carry for the game.
Yeah, this is support Clockwork, support Windrunner.
I do apologize to
Windrunner's gone Windrunner's gone from bottom to like mid to top, and back
yeah,
to bottom.
Yeah, I mean, nothing to do any lane.
Go back. He just wants to travel the world.
He does have Windrun, now he just TPs. Oh, it's gonna be a lane switch. It's gonna be a Clockwork. I really like this lane rotation. Unfortunately, he doesn't have battery assault, so...
They still can't kill Bane regardless, I feel.
I mean, I think if you have battery assault, there might be a slight possibility.
I think they want just Clockwork to get more levels
looks
in
like
time.
bot lane look, Fata in a little bit of trouble. He's got living armor, though.
No one's
Should
in
be
trouble.
okay.
Living armor.
Alright. I saw the HP bar dropping very
Yeah.
quick.
Abaddon is bottom here as well, so there's death calls if they need it. There's a Photic Shield. He's going to salve himself up for now. Actually buys a bottle, so he has enough money for bottle and boots. Should get both. Yep. He'll do so. And the little mammoth courier will make its way towards the bottom lane.
Back in the mid lane. More farming.
Well, this is a mere 1v1 matchup. You don't expect any kills. The only thing that would maybe happen with a Lone Druid versus OD matchup is rotations from supports to gank them, but neither team with ganking supports. VP didn't pick gankers, they didn't pick supports at all, so... Radiant team didn't pick gankers, they picked healers and just... They opted to make their solos unkillable, so we're not going to see any sort of gank rotations. The one hero which will lead the ganks for VP at least... Oh, mid lane! G's dead! First blood!
Did he get entangled?
Yes, he got an entangle very early on, but then he just chased him down. He's got phase boots on his main hero, giving him a ton of extra movement speed and chasing potential. Once those tranquil boots are disabled, OD is so slow.
Yeah, minus 25 for attack speed.
Yeah.
Alright, so there you go. First blood mid. I missed it too, so...
I didn't.
Alright, good job. Back in the bot lane, Fata getting a little bit harassed. Living armor comes back up. I do have to formally apologize for the lack of analysts. There's nothing to analyze. It's just like heals. Dives, sort of.
Dire's middle tower
G
is
getting
under
completely
attack.
zoned out.
That's where these drafts are very unconventional. Your Radiant team has just gone for supports who can't really rotate or kill a whole lot. Maybe once Bane gets level 6, you have potential for it, but he's like the offlane solo. Do you just ditch the offlane? Do you send someone else? Maybe they send Abaddon top, because he can actually do a bit with some levels and farm, and then Bane, with a fast Fiend script, can start getting ganking.
Bane's got like arcane boots. Yeah, so he could...
He needs... This is like a... Why would you say offlane once you hit 6 if you're Bane? To me, you leave the lane. Gank OD.
Sure. I mean, there's...
Even Treant send Treant top.
I think Bane Elemental's damage output at level 6 actually very underestimated. He does quite a bit of damage if you get the full channel duration.
He could just solo kill the clock.
He definitely can.
What's Lifesteal going to do? Just like attack you a few times while you're gripping?
Yeah.
He's got no studs.
Oh, Longdrew gets another kill. Cool. Alright, should I just watch mid now?
Maybe, because Sox is playing an amazing... This was one of his heroes back in the MTW days. I mean, there's a lot of skill on this solo mid player for Team Quantic Mouse flip side.
Okay. Go Black's items. Time to check. Okay. Thank you, Colin Baby.
3-3. I'm confused.
What is there to look at?
Well, we are going to see Fata with a DD room bolt up. He may actually go for a kill. Well, that's maybe not necessarily a killie, but he should really start looking to zone Resolution. Now, Resolution with a lot of Magic 6 charges, so he should be okay. As, man, Sox is level 8 now off of this solo mid performance, and OD's coming back in, but G has had a rough time. And it's almost not so much reminiscent, but towards the end of LG and Stay in China, it really felt that G fell off as a solo mid player. When he got there, he was dominating, playing so well, but after a while, he just kind of like lost his mojo, it felt like.
I feel like G's one of those solo mid players that doesn't really dominate on the mid lane, mostly as like a harasser or a farmer, but he dominates through his rotations, getting kills here and there, and I think he just got figured out by the Chinese, where you just have good wards against him, make sure that you have defensive TPs, and just don't let him snowball.
Top lane, go black.
Yeah, I'm not sure if
he's being slowed up, and lots being... He may just turn around and grip.
Yeah, he can. There's
grip.
a grip. No.
There's too many creeps, though. Well,
he
could have tanked the creeps for a bit longer, but it would have just been a little dangerous. But it's Queen of Pain who actually TP'd in, so definitely would have liked to see grip on the lifesteal. That was dead lifestealer.
Yeah, it looks like Bane's gonna actually go back to the fountain, or maybe have a teleportation and make a gank elsewhere.
Yeah, I think he can just... There's no point staying top to... Queen of Pain can easily handle this lane alone, so just rotate mid, look for another kill, at least make a rotation somewhere. Unfortunately, there is an observer that would spot any movements of his.
No, he's actually... haven't been spotted out by the...
That's actually nice. I think he got ping. I think I saw a ping from the Dire side.
No, that was a Radiant ping. Okay. So he's gonna come down to the mid lane. If he gets a grip off, G is dead.
He's alright.
Oh, there you go. Easiest gank of his life.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, Winrose here looking for a shackle.
No, he's...
Did you speak too soon?
No, he's dead.
Astro coming out
Again, one of the more annoying thing about Bane's cast point is that like his hand takes such a long time to actually wind up for that spell that he does miss a lot of kills, especially during nighttime. So we have a little bit of D-ward action. No, that's actually a Radiant ward that they could D-ward. But for now, they're going to siege tier 1 tower mid. It's like you said, it's just a kind of your passive, boring game, but it will lead to a lot of...
How do you engage onto this Radiant's team, though? They've just got so much healing and survivability, and a sort of power-level Bane is really scary to deal with.
Yeah, Bane is actually one of the... To me, one of the strongest intelligence heroes if you give him like level 16, where he could have access to every one of his spells. Enfeeble is actually absolutely insane against hero like OD or a Life Stealer. And then obviously all of his spells are already very, very effective. I think if Bane rushes BKB first, like there's just no answer. I guess aside from a Clockwork Hook, but...
Yeah. Alternatively, if they want to get something like a fast mech and try to take a lot of towers, he could be the one to go for it with his farm.
Sure.
Abaddon and Treant are sort of mech buys as well, but they're both playing that support role.
Yeah, and now you have your Tree getting a little bit of farm on the bot lane against Resolution. Tree's like actually using his Leech Tea as a spell to harass. I'm not too sure whether you want to do that too much.
Especially when Weaver has that many Magic 6 charges.
Yeah, and
the harass isn't going to bother him too much.
Yeah, you really want to retain your mana for your living armor stuff.
Top tier 1 tower goes down, so another tier 1 goes the way of the Radiant squad. And VP just don't seem to have an answer there. They haven't got the best lineup for defending. It's a support winner with just level 2 power shot at the moment. Clockwork has level 3 and Rocket Flare, but this is not really strong AoE. I mean, not strong counter push.
Right now we don't see Virtus Pro doing too much, but let's ask yourself, at what point is this particular lineup strongest? I mean, are we talking about, are they dependent on Light of Heaven, perhaps getting face drums, armlet? Is that where they kind of heat their peak?
I think it's more around once they get some levels, and I can use the Infest Clockwork Hooks engagements.
Okay.
Need a mech on the OD, I'd say.
So maybe when your clock hits past level 6, which he does have right now.
Yeah.
And then I think their strongest is where G farms his perhaps a 4-staff after his mech, and then
Yep.
Gold Black has one or two item.
It's around that sort of like 20, I'd say around 20 to 25 minutes.
Right, and to be completely honest, really they aren't under any sort of real pressure. Sure, they lost a tier 1 mid and tier 1 top. They're not gonna, for example, lose a tier 5 and suddenly lose a tier 2. Like, there's not much damage output. They're gonna try to make a gank up top here against Godak, and Godak could just easily Nightmare one and just run for it. But, well, he's trying to Nightmare, but good. Look at G, he's just running back in. Where's the Nightmare? There's a Nightmare, and he could just run for it very easily.
Brain Sap and Light of Heaven's going to keep chasing him down with these phase boots. If he really wants, he just TPs. Maybe not now, actually. OD getting a bit closer. Meanwhile, bottom lane.
Clockwork Cook initiating here,
Cool.
and they were able to get a kill.
Well executed gank. It's just a Treant though, so it is that sort of 4 or 5 position support, depending how you want to look at it between the Treant and OD. Meanwhile, top lane low, Light of Heaven.
Oh,
being
Grip
jumped on
comes through, and again, what is
well done.
I mean, he just forced out the Astro to come out, and then he just
Yep.
gripped it. Very easily done.
And Sox rotates up. Sox did go for the Midas build on his lone Druid, and he's already up to 2k gold. This could be a 16, 17-minute Radiance if he keeps farming at this rate, gets another tower or two. If they really want to push towers, all they have to do is group up. Quap, Fata, is he going Dagon? Because I don't think he started with a Null Talisman in lane.
He may have picked it up. I mean, what else will you go here, though?
Yeah.
4-staff on Queen of Pain, generally going for a... I mean, you get it against heroes like Storm, who could Orchid and lock you down and kill you, for example. I guess against a Clockwork...
Necrobook's an okay
sure,
option, I feel.
Necrobook as
If
a
they
pushing
wanna,
item.
I think Necrobook or Dagon in my eyes here. Dagon always good against Weaver because you've got to burst him down before he time lapses. So Dagon's actually a very viable choice.
I think
against Weaver.
Necrobook perhaps is what fits their team the most in terms of a pushing item.
Yeah. Necrobook, like, I remember Blackshire time when he'd play Queen of Pain, he would sometimes go straight Necro 3 as his first item, and it's something which is a really powerful item build. The problem is, something which is being sort of realized and exploited so much in Dota 2 is that
to be
Helm of the Dominator
Yes.
crushes Necrobook 3. Basically, if you rush Necrobook 3, Lifestealer says, hey, I'll just get Helm of the Dominator. Mid lane, though, here's your Lifestealer infest into Clockwork.
Overgrowth, Living
And
Armor.
Lifestealer's outside. He's not inside the cogs. He's going to open up a space here.
Oh, can we get in time here? One Shadow Strike. He's
Entangle.
going to walk up the hill. It's going to be fine. Living
Oh.
Armor not going to get casted by himself.
No
but
entangle.
they're going to trade it 1-for-1 so far here. Light of Heaven does have teleport.
No TP mana.
Yeah, no teleport mana, nor does he have mana for Rage right now. One more hit's going to do it. I think Light of Heaven's going to try to feed to the tower. No. Looks like another kill being picked up here by Lone Dread. They are getting these kills, but they're not getting it at the same rate because, well, the Radiant team are just tankier by nature.
Yeah, there's just so much they have to throw. Having tanky supports is something really underrated in a lot of games. It's where Jakiro used to be so popular as a support. Also, his Ice Path was kind of ridiculous at level 1, but we are going to see maybe a sort of attempted push towards this bottom lane. This Tier 1 tower, the last Tier 1 tower on the VP side left standing, and, well, not for long. Sock says, I'll take that, thank you very much.
It's going to be a Dagon coming out from Queen of Pain. One really poor choice about Dagon is the fact that, sure, you do have done a burst damage, but it doesn't give you a mana regen as a intelligence-based item. So you can see that Queen of Pain really would be out of mana. Let's say opposed to something like a Orchid, for example, that gives you extra damage as well as a silence, as well as mana regen. Meanwhile, though, we do have Spear Bear picking up the Cigarelli.
And he's a grip on Go Black at the bottom lane. Winrun has nowhere to go. Is there an entangle? He's going to get the Winrun off. Nope. Brain Sap is enough.
Yep.
And they're going to go into the Tier 2 tower. The only hero they don't have is Abaddon, who's top lane, actually fighting a Weaver. He's used his ultimate, but Treant, Living Armor, will keep him alive. Bottom lane is where the Tier 2 tower's going down, and VP just don't have the heroes to defend with.
I mean, what do you do against this particular lineup? Do you try to beat them in lane, or do you get so much AoE such that, like, you could try to push, but it's not going to do
I think they needed to try beat them in lane, but they didn't have proper supports. They needed, like, your Shadow Demon Lina or whatever it is. There's your Dagon coming out.
Yep.
Outworld Devourer has no way to escape this.
Yep. I mean, I guess Mouseport, it's a team, or whatever this lineup is, if you want to call them. They're a lineup that could do whatever they want in terms of ganking people, but they're never afraid, really, from any type of gankers coming out from Virtus Pro. So, it's, you know, now you see Mania as a support just farming it up on the top lane. He's got himself an Arcane Boots.
Wow. So they've got, you mentioned Queen of Pain with mana problems. Well, triple Arcane Boots is one way to help out with that.
Yep.
With both supports as well as the, I guess, utility Bane. Bane went 4-star.
Ooh. Effing mad, look at his item choice. Just Arcane,
Yeah.
Gem, second item.
Oh, I didn't see the gem picker. So coming out on career, this is a gem. Wow. This'll just lock down the Weaver quite heavily, as there is actually Lifesteal
Looking
trying
for a
to
hook.
chase
They
bottom.
are going to send a hook here. Fata need a living armor right
Let
now.
him
He's going
Lifestealer.
to get it. Where's the blink? Where's the blink? Just blinks back out. There's nothing. But here comes the tree as well as Godak.
Oh, these
They're going to try to double
here it
TP
is.
out. Oh, where's the Overgrowth? Overgrowth's going to... No! He canceled.
Cancelled, yeah. He didn't have faith in himself there.
Would have landed on everybody.
It's okay. It's a couple kills they could have maybe got there, but no loss for the Radiant side. But VP really lucky to get away with those.
Yeah, Radiant is not really dependent on these kind of kills. Now Radiance is being finished on the Lone Druid. There's just no answer to this guy at all. Zero, because there's no way you're gonna kill the bear through a Photic Shield, Mist Portal, and Living Armor. Here comes,
man.
oh my god, the burst damage from Fata. Gets one kill immediately. Don't even need to chase for the second. If he wants to do so, that's fine too.
He's going to blink up just to get the regen rune. As Resolution going to go on him. He can just start spamming, use a Scream. Actually doesn't have Blink now, doesn't he be a little bit careful? There we go. Pops a Magic Wand in
Yeah,
there.
he's not afraid. I mean, there's a bug on him. There's
Yeah.
Living Armor.
He'll
That's
blink to the high ground if he needs to.
Yeah.
We'll get Living Armor if he needs to. And has a regen room, which he'll pop just now. Push out this top lane while his team are pushing mid. How do you defend towers against a Radiant Spirit Bear? I just don't think you can.
I mean, what is the traditionally answer to defend against something like this? You need like Keeper of Light, for example, for blinding light. Mana Leak on the bear, so he applies a stun. Illuminate to destroy the creep wave. Maybe like a Medallion Courage to get some minus armor, but just there's nothing like that. This Resolution, if he gets entangled, he's
No
dead.
time lapse.
Yeah.
Bane gets shackled. It's almost anticipating a potential grip there, but now with Bane shackled, the Radiance Burn could have almost done a bit more damage there. It looked like he didn't want his Spirit Bear taking too much more damage. As Sock's now already up to 1,400 gold. This is just a scary amount of push, and this is without a mech on their team.
Dire's top tower
Why
is
need mech?
under
There's no
attack.
AoE on VP. I think the
Yeah.
draft from VP was fully exploited upon.
Radiant's
You
bottom
need
tower
nothing
is
but
under
AoE to
attack.
defend it against this lineup. Destroy the creep wave before the creep wave ever gets to your tower.
And they're in no rush to end the game and push. They know they're ahead, they're in control, they can benefit from an AC on Lone Druid, more points in Dagon on the Queen of Pain if they want. They can just keep on farming because VP are not finding farm anywhere on the map. There's no real key items coming their way. They've got the mech on OD, which isn't going to change all too much, and things just looking very, very dicey for them.
Yeah, Resolution forces out a couple of spells at the expense of his ultimate. I mean, I think NS is the person you look to in terms of setting up the most amount of kills for you, but I don't think NS can't even kill anybody. Codex has himself a 4-staff. There's Blink available, and they will always survive long enough to drop off their items or spells.
Well, is there anything you feel VP can really do to turn this round?
VP should get levels. They shouldn't be looking for
Yeah.
ganks. I think you sack all of their outer towers, which is the only one left is the tier 2 up top, and just make sure you get your level 11s, make sure you grab any type of item you can get. 4-staff.
Uh-oh.
Yep, dead. Oh, 4-staff. Resolution does have a mech. Nicely done here by G. Maybe now with their spell being used, they can turn things around.
There's Sonic Wave, though.
Oh, he's going to come around. Still poison. It's not going to bring him down. Yeah, he's going to be fine. Now they're going to focus on Goldak. Still very, very tanky. Self-Nightmare. Where's the heal? Oh my god, Mania comes in with a heal. Godak's still alive. They're going to turn it around. And here comes the Radiant Spear plus Overgrowth. They lasted such a long time, and nobody actually died, and this bear is going to just go wreck everybody.
The Treant Abaddon, the new meta coming out from effing Mad with this drafting. They tried to chase down Light of Heaven as well. They're not going to keep up to him, but they will get G on the Outward Devourer. Goblak now on the run. There's Phase Boots on this Spirit Bear, and it's chasing Goblak. Even the burn alone could be enough. Goblak was Windrun on cooldown. One Shackle will end him.
Oh.
Actually, he's going to get woken up right away from that Radiance burn, but instant Entangle. Didn't even need the Entangle. It was a kill regardless, and now Tier 2 tower going down. I feel VP, you mentioned they just need to sack these outer towers, but they may be sacking a whole lot more, like their Tier 3s and Raxes very, very soon.
I mean, sacking implies the fact that it's a strategic objective, you know?
Dire's top tower
This is
has
not
fallen.
sack. This is just getting rolled over right now.
Fata with a Dagon 3 on his Queen of Pain now. He's got to get that Dagon 5.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Woken up. Bit of a miss micro there. Actually looking to attack the Weaver, just as he was about to wake up from the Radiance burn damage, but no matter nonetheless.
And G's actually going in.
That's-
What is G?
That was dubious.
That was dubious. He will probably die very quickly. He does. Now Overgrowth comes in right now. They're going to focus. Nice Shackle Shot. That's
Yes.
onto 2. Goldak gets the
They're
person
just too
you
tanky
want.
still.
Yeah, they're just way too tanky. Light of Heaven TP's back out. GG gets called. I mean,
Yeah.
I think this is one of those things where you can say minute 1. You saw how the game's going to go. You saw how the lane's going to develop. And it's very, very predictable. There was just no killing power coming out from Earthstroke.
Yeah, when you're against Treant, I think it's one of those things. You see Treant Abaddon on a team and you think, okay, we can't kill them, let's get a bunch of carries, but you actually can kill them because these are weak laning heroes. Sure, they have heals and they're very tanky, but they're actually not that good at protecting the farm, or because the laning stage comes down to zoning people out of the lane, not being able to heal. Sure, you can heal up your carry hero, but what if your carry hero can't get farmed to begin with? So
I mean,
I feel VP took the wrong approach with their draft.
at the same time, Virtus.pro had some of the most awkward lane. You had like Lifestealer Windrunner top or a roaming Windrunner around.
Yeah.
And then you had like a Weaver Clock bot. What are those lanes inherently designed to do?
I don't think VP knew what they wanted to do. You can tell that by Go Black starting out bottom, swinging through mid to get to top where he started pulling. Then after that, like a minute later, he was back down bottom. So
Yeah.
he spent a lot of time moving around. Not to say he was wasting his time, but you could tell like he had no game plan. Eventually, Clockwork goes top instead to start pulling. So it was just, I think Go Black just kind of outdrafted himself there.
Wasn't the first time.
No, unfortunately. But we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, guys, we'll be back with game number 2. The way WePlay works, it's a best of 2 group stage. You have 5 teams in a group. We can actually pop up the groups now. I believe we have an infographic for that. Let's put Cal on the spot. We've got 4 groups of 5 teams. And, well, there we have Group A and B. So Group A, you've got your WePlay Flipside team, Virtus.pro, KP, NextKZ, and Cascade. I believe Cascade came through the qualifiers. And this is looking like a good start for Team WePlay Flipside as they get a 1-0 here. It's a best of 2. Game 2 will be coming up soon, guys. Stay tuned.